Okay, I'm back. So I just recorded a video for my YouTube channel and it is uploading to, well, the files are uploading to my computer. It's going to take a while before I can actually edit. So I'm going to jump into VRChat again and I'm going to look at the other environment that was, I guess, the mirror world of the one that I did yesterday. So for those of you who didn't see that, this is Virtual Market, and it's something that happens every year. Um, it's going to happen again this year, and I'm really excited for it. And so what it is it's this giant world with a lot of displays made by different people in the VRChat world, a lot of them Japanese. And um, last time I took a look at this huge world, but I didn't realize that there's two versions of it. There's one version that's kind of like the daytime, um, which we're going to look at now. It's kind of like the uh, I don't know, like the normal regular environment, and then the one I looked at yesterday was this kind of glitched out um, version of it. So I'm really excited to see what the first one looks like. So let's just jump in and take a look at it. And I'm gonna go through a little bit quicker than I did yesterday. Um, so let's just take a look at. So this is the avatar I found in the other environment. Oops. And let's go into. Got a special guest with me here.
Video ghost.
Okay, so let's look at VKET. So this is the one I did last time, VKET3 NeoShibuya error. Really cool if you haven't gone there. I'm gonna go into the regular one called NeoShibuyaDay. And so for anyone watching, if you, oh, I didn't realize that I haven't switched it here. So let's go ahead and switch. Oops. Okay. So my mail just came. Luckily, I think I downloaded this yesterday before. So it's identical in terms of the layout, but from what I saw, a lot of the booths are different than the one I looked at yesterday. So this part here was this kind of like neon starting area in the last one. Now everything's brighter and a lot more colorful. You can see this is the this sort of expanse here, this trolley system you can ride. So let's just start on this first level again. Battle Creator. So what I liked about the first one was the variety in the different types of booths that people were making, and the sense of scale. So it's made to kind of look like a city, and in this case, it looks like that's even more present here. In the last one, they had a lot of these glitched out textures and shaders and stuff um, that gave you that impression. So I'm not sure what this is. Let's see if I can decipher what this is. Oh, it's like a pie chart for a pie chart UI for typing, I assume. Oh, that's kind of neat. Okay. So how do you actually? Oh, so you have to. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. I want to type the letter A. Go here. A. B. Oh. Okay, so you kind of have to aim in the direction that you want the thing to. It's kind of cool once you get used to it. The only thing that's tricky is when you return back to the center, it kind of disappears. And one thing I appreciate is that you can have these kind of objects as if they were in the real world here. It's really nice attention to detail. Yeah, that's a neat input for VR. Let's keep going here. This one is like a shop you can go into. And there was a really cool shop last time. That's cool. Wait, does this come with the skateboard? That would be really neat if it did. No. And you can see here, they're still doing the kind of like protection of their assets by using QR code watermarks. I'm not sure how much asset duping, asset cloning, or stealing is an issue in VRChat compared to other worlds, like when High Fidelity was active, or if it's an issue with Neos or Sominum, I think that's how you pronounce it, Sominum Space, or other worlds like that. Well, that's a nice little mechanism there. But I like this solution here. So at the very least, you can let someone use your avatar, but then they're advertising where they got it from, and then someone can go buy it. I think that's a cool way to approach things. There's like a sewing machine here. This person makes clothes for avatars. Kind of cool. Nice hoodie. So when I was working with High Fidelity, I met a lot of people who created content, who made avatars, made clothes, and it is still a pretty big market for people who make assets for virtual worlds. So if you're looking to get into that, you know, it's something to consider. There's people who they really want to be, they really want to look how they want to look, and if you can provide that service for them, wow, some people are willing to pay for it. This I haven't seen yet, but it's another solution, I guess, for protecting your assets, is having the watermark directly on the asset itself, baked into the texture, or baked into the material, the texture. But I guess that's that's one solution that ensures that if anyone's using your avatar, you can definitely tell that it's a demo version as opposed to the actual paid version. This one's really cool. Wow. Let's take a look at it here. This is like kind of like a Betty Boop and a Looney Tunes avatar. Inky Cat, Toonie Fox. So up here you can see they've put in like a video texture. Wow, they even made an animation for their display. This is some like next level shit. I love it. Okay, and now that I'm in here, I'm in a whole different environment, it looks like. Somehow they've programmed control the fast running sword and defeat the target. Okay. How does this work? I wonder if that's a specific domain, and there's a check mark there now. What does that mean? If there's a specific domain that I have to visit. Oh, maybe Buster Run, now in development. I'll come back and take a look at this later. Or maybe it's a Unity game that they're advertising. That's what it is. Either way, really cool way to advertise what you're doing in a virtual world, whether it's avatars or game development. This seems to be another avatar creator. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. This one, I like the use of the rotating podium here, this rotating display. Wow, this thing. Wow. And yeah, the animations, like this is really well done. Okay. So let's take a look here. This seems to be an advertisement for a body pillow. Is that what this is? All right, not for me, but it's okay. All right. Not entirely sure what this person's selling here, other than some assets, a light bulb. Okay, don't really know. Let's keep going here. Now, in this version of the world, they're using a lot more of these primitives with textures to kind of give the impression of a much larger city. Whereas in the other one, you had the primitives and the material on them was like a wire texture, like an outline, and it made it look a little bit more matrixy. So this person, it looks like they're doing weapons, different types of assets, showing off their 3D modeling skills here. And I like how it's you've got this dry erase board and the display. That's a really nice way to show off stuff. This one, maybe they do textures, maybe they do environments. That's what I'm getting from this. I like how minimal it is. There's no avatar. There's nothing like that. It's just this is my contribution here. I like the use of the truss here and the lighting. It makes it look very industrial. And this booth here for showing off stuff. Now, I jumped into a test world for VKET3 where they had different booths laid out at different sizes and sort of these starter materials, so you could get a sense of the sizes. And why that's important is because if you can imagine having lots of people create things for this, you're going to want some kind of standard for how big things are, how much space they take up. And I think that's a really great solution for doing that, where people still are able to be as creative as they want to be, but at least everyone has a set sense of scale, right? This is kind of cool. Whoa. This must be someone's like portfolio for character design and weapon design. I mean, I don't even know how functional. I mean, I guess you could use this in a. I love the design, the colors here. It's like rainbow. This one, I think, you'd have to hold it like that. And then I guess you're doing a swiping motion, maybe. Yeah. Or maybe you detach them? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, very cool. Oh, okay. Maybe they make actual models too. This one's cute. A little coffee shop here. Fan box. I wonder what that means. And some manga on the shelf. Okay, this one. Where's the entrance here? Because I can just step in here. So we've got a chef making a giant thing of noodles here. Kind of cat. A little bit of animation going on. Can I change into this? Yes. Wow. Let's check out this avatar. Okay, so it's got the watermark in all over. Wow. They're really going. See, this is the thing. When you make avatars, you do have to protect your assets. So in this case, they've made it hard because they've put the watermark on all over the avatar. So if you really wanted to steal it, you'd have to go out of your way to redo these textures, right? But these are all really cool. I mean, I can change into any of these that I want. What about this one? Maybe this one. Nope. Okay. Let's keep going. Virtual Life Plus. So this looks like, let me change to something bigger here. This looks like a really nice apartment that someone's made here. Maybe this is someone who does architecture and they do really nice renderings. I think that's what this might be here. Either that or they're they're selling like real estate for your virtual world. Either way, really impressive. Okay, so what's going on here? Nice dog. Let's see who this is. They've got a nice little scrunchie there. I like the shoes. Again, the watermark at the top. It's a cool dress. If I wore dresses, I'd probably wear that. How to get rid of this menu? There we go. Okay. So I've still got quite a bit to explore. This person, it looks like they're doing what do you call it? Like low poly, voxel, not even, I guess is this considered voxel? This is like Vox Edit Minecraft style modeling. Nice to see that represented here. This one, I love the scale that they're playing with here by having these avatars really big. They're kind of like trying to fit within the display here, which is cool. I love how this one here is trying to cover up the other one. Then you've got the tiny ones here. Can you change into these? Oh. You've got the Kill Bill avatar. And then you've got like a fighter who's fighting some little some little creatures. I love the bug creature down there. Little chibi models. This is really cool. I love how they're interacting with the display, the text here as well. Okay, let's continue. So this one I actually wore while I hung out with some friends recently, and if you wear this avatar, you will become this entire display. And I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. Maybe it's they have some cool assets here that people can make use of. Combining meshes, optimizing things. Yeah, maybe it's for the purposes of seeing how someone put this together. Maybe that's what it's for. And they just package it together as one avatar that you can wear. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's cool. You can see here the avatar itself, the texture map that they've made. Some instructions, I suppose. I like that. This is like an educational booth for VRoid. Okay. Oh wow, I didn't even realize there's arrows there. So you have your VRM file, and then you can take it into VRoid Hub or Virtual Cast or Cluster. I don't know what Cluster is. Or you can convert it to VRChat. That's cool. So maybe this is so you can take that and learn the steps. I'm actually going to take a photo of this for myself. Once I figure out. I don't really spend that much time in VRChat, so. I just want to revisit these things later, I guess. Okay. Let's keep going here. So this looks like it could be, so it's concept art. It's funny, they've got the virtual market for advertisement in here. I wonder if that was set up previously or if they just added that. I like these neon signs. Okay, so this person looks like they're making environments here. And little construction assets. Maybe that's your specialty, is making utilitarian style assets. That's cool. This person, they've got a different style of 3D model. It's still like the anime style, but it's got a little bit more personality, I think. And they also make assets. That's cool. This one, wow, what is going on here? Bird honest. Oh, beer honest. Okay. Card vending machine. Now, you don't understand how much I wish this was working. Oh wait, can I use this? Oh, I can. Whoa, okay, that's kind of sick. Sorry for the like jerky motion. It's these Quest controllers that I'm using. I'm using Quest Link, and I can't figure out how to change the I guess like the smoothing on the motion here. Whoa, look at that jiggle. Let me just check something here. My upload is still going. Okay. Got our watermelon. Oh, you can even bite into it. Are these different channels I can play? Wow, that's cool. What does this do? Whoa, that's kind of scary. Be very curious to learn how to do this. If this is like mesh deformation, or are these shape keys? Like how are they doing this kind of stuff? If anyone knows, please jump in and let me know. Drop a comment in there. Clockwise reversey. I don't know what that means. What up, dude? This guy is really happy. I really enjoyed that one. That one's really neat. I love the style of the advertisements here. This one, it's like more minimal for sure. Again, anime style, but a little bit different. It's not that kind of perfect. You know, that one perfect anime style. They've got a little bit of a softer, like there's no edge here. They've got the cell shaded thing going on. This one, NeoChan, Japanese arcade. Wow, that's cool. I bet they've got these set up and running in some capacity in a different world somewhere. There's another one. Again, stacked chairs, computers. No keyboards though. Okay, let's keep going. Here's another one that plays with scale. I really like that. She's like knocking off the letters of this sign. There's like an avatar there to protect from lewd. I like this roll of tape here. It's kind of cool. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. But I like it. Nice color palette. Got the pastels going on. It's like a bird cage or something. I don't understand. Let's keep going. Immature sleep select shop. It's like a goth, a goth display here. Everything's black. Look at this chair. That's cool. These things, I think these are cool, right? I think if you're doing something like this, and maybe they have in the past, I haven't been to the other ones, but um, these pedestals here, you'd see these in like a traditional conference. So why not in VR, right? And I kind of just like how minimal they are. They're just floating there. Um, this I love. I think that's cool. Can I change into this avatar? No. That's all right. Well, I guess I could if I did that. I love the oversized sleeves. And again, there's the watermark at the top. And potentially maybe some on other parts of the body. Nice, nice outfit. This one's cool, like a high-tech LED. Like it's a display. Okay. This one here, it looks like they're actually selling a real-world 3D print for your different headsets. So you've got your Pimax, you've got the Quest, and I can't tell, but maybe these are like inserts for your glasses or something like that. That's my best guess on this. Inserts for the glasses. This one's really detailed. Nice textures. I mean, they're low poly, but they add a lot to the experience. This projector is really cool. I like that this is almost like halfway open. What is that? Oh, wow. Holy moly. That's cool. It completely transformed the whole environment. I was not expecting that. I'm impressed. Okay, let's see. Project Alt. Now this person chose to do an entire booth that's kind of encased in itself. They didn't go for the full like, single-sided, I'm in a totally black box thing, and I appreciate that when it's done well, but you don't always have to do it. I'm gonna try this one out here. I can't figure out the theme. Whoa. Yeah, I can't figure out the theme of these avatars. Maybe they come from a game, or maybe someone. But they have dynamic bones, it says, so that's kind of cool. I wonder which parts are dynamic. All right, moving on. So, Fantasy Seed. So this looks like a game, like some sort of MMO or something. Maybe they're advertising the game itself. Blend shape. Maybe it lights up. Blend shapes is something I'm going to really have to learn. I avoided it while I was working with high fidelity, but I think it's just, if you want to get the most out of your avatars, I think that's the way to go. It seems like it anyway. What is this? Please pick up a smartphone to talk to people far away. Press the button to move to the opposite smartphone. Ah. Don't use a phone while walking. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what this. Maybe it's for this environment specifically where they're testing out teleporting from one area to the other. That's my best guess. I love how these low poly vehicles, like Futurama style, go into this teleporter and then kind of fade away and disappear. Another avatar, whoa. This one, I like these. I like the I like the ones where they're these kind of like table and chair booth setups like you'd see in an actual convention. Um, it just makes it feel a little bit grounded. You've got this is like their budget, right? They have the display stand, the fold up chairs, the dressing on the, and then you have the stuff underneath there. I really love this. V-draw. Huh. Oh, okay. Maybe this is like a Photoshop alternative. This is my favorite part of it. You know, you're taking shifts back here while you're standing in line, or while you're attending people who stand in line. That's funny. Home Eco Kit. So another person that looks like they're advertising their architecture skills. Now I can't tell if this is specifically for environments made in VR, which, I mean, this is pretty nice. I like how they have the cables wrapped around in a way that makes sense. Or if they're trying to advertise like a real house. I can't imagine that would be the case because if you're using VRChat, I don't think you're likely to want to spend a lot of money on a fancy apartment or something, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a market for it in Japan. Oh, looks like somebody's in here. Couldn't hear them. Okay. So this one looks like another avatar display. It's wild how the eyes follow you, even though it's a static model, but it's not, you know, an avatar that someone's wearing. It's a little bit eerie. This one. Okay, so you can be a bench. So if you want to have people sit on you, you can do that. You can be that if you want. I think I will favorite this just for fun. This one This looks like it could be someone who makes music. Oh, and you can play the record. Nice design for a booth. I like it. All right. So I've made it around the whole first level, so I'm going to go down and hello. Wow. Hi. Nice avatar. Ski this.
Thank you. ありがとうございます。
Let's see. So the 7-Eleven, that was in the previous one. I still think this is probably one of my favorite parts of this whole experience. The fact that the quarantine's going on and all that. It just feels nice to be in a normal place like a 7-Eleven right now. So here we have an actual company with their own booth in VRChat. And these guys make, the 360 cameras. And here they're advertising. They've got their own showroom in VR. Information about the camera, a sample image. You could like stick your head in there. They're having fun. They're really attractive people. The prerequisite for owning one of these cameras, I guess. This one's okay. This says click. Oh, okay. That's what the click was for. Okay, I assume. Oh, there we go. All right. Cool, cool. Got the photo booth. Immortalized for the world to see. Well, this was another one of those portals, which took me to the top level. And this is that kind of lift that you can ride all the way down to the bottom if you'd like. Now there was something here last time, a display here, but I guess they didn't have one here. I wonder if the number of participants is based on how many people created content or if it's based on a limit of how much they could display in this world. And also, like, what's the curation process look like for something like this? If anyone's out there, you can put me in touch with folks who are curating this year's or were part of doing it last year. I'd love to pick somebody's brain about that. Okay, so it looks like I was just here, right? Yeah. It's just here. All right, so now we're down at the lower level. And there's a lot of these like little trash robots last time. I don't see them. It said we actually have trash cans this time around. Some trees. this kind of fountain thing. Oh, there it is. There's the trash bot. Oh, wow! I love how the train stops. That's cool. Let's activate this thing. Whoa. These are really cool designs for. Huh. Whatever this is, looks like it's some kind of story or something that they're advertising here. Cool. Okay, so I think that. Oh wait, there's still a couple more over here. Styli or Styly. Psychic VR Lab. So this is a Japanese creative platform, and they have a platform where you can make 3D dioramas. I think they also have a they've got a mixed reality slash like HoloLens version that's going to come out. And I'll do a video about them in the future because I really do like what they have to offer in terms of whoa, that's cool. In terms of how they're supporting their creative community. So they've got awards, they've got different ways where people can kind of collaborate and hire their creatives. Yeah, see, Diorama Awards. And I just like the style in general. Just have a really fresh, whoever's their art director does a really good job, I think, of keeping it looking fresh. And here we have a stage. Okay, so last time in this spot right here, there was this really trippy thing that I walked into. I guess they don't have one in this version of it. That's okay. And I think that might be it. I think I saw everything. Yeah. Okay, well, my files are still transferring to my computer. Okay, so that was it. I'm gonna take a break. I think I personally liked the second version, the glitched out version, a lot better. And I mean, they're both cool, but I like a lot of the details and especially that kind of broken glitched aesthetic that's throughout, and a lot of the boosts that were in there kind of transformed all around you and took you into the space. I didn't see a lot of that in this one. But regardless, I'm really excited for VKET4, Comet VKET4. I can't wait to see what people have created, and hopefully sometime in the future, if I can figure out VRChat and get back into 3D modeling and stuff, I hope I can participate in one of these, right? That'd be an ultimate goal to kind of get just a little slice of something into an experience like this with a lot of other artists. So anyway, that's it for me. I'll catch you maybe in a video if this ever finishes uploading. Check out the YouTube. I'm doing videos on the XR industry and building community within it. If that's something that you like, then check it out. I've got a couple of videos. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time on the next stream. And thanks for watching.